I'm Carrie from Berkshire Realty with the Perry Henderson Group, and I am out here today at 600 Acacia Bend up in Cedar Park. It's a gorgeous neighborhood. Y'all, look at this. Beautifully done. That green belt over there, gorgeous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it just a couple minutes so that we're all continuing to be together, and then I'm going to walk in the house and we'll go from there, okay? Hi, Jenna. All right, so I'm going to flip around and just talk as we go. Then again, I say that. There we go. This is this beautiful house. All right, Miss Jenny, you have to tell me when 12 o'clock happens, especially since I'm standing in the middle of the street. Driving in this green belt was amazing. It was absolutely gorgeous. And there must have been 3 different parks I saw that you could play in with playgrounds. Gorgeous water features everywhere. I don't know if they're stocked, but you know, just to go play in them and play with the ducks would be fabulous. And then there was a sports field, all kinds of cool stuff. So again, it's Carrie Woods with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Texas Realty, with the Perry Henderson Group. I am showing a lease up here in Cedar Park at 600 Acacia Bend. It's a 4-4 and really beautiful house. I can't wait to show you. What's going to happen today is I'm going to take a tour here in just a few minutes. I'm going to let everybody have a chance to check in. And we'll walk through the house. We'll take a good look around. And then I've still got a little hitch in my giddy up due to a surgery, so I can't stay on my feet too much. But what I'll do is I'll find a happy place in the house, and anything you'd like to see, just type me. Any questions you have, just type it, and I will be happy to respond. At any point, if you want more information on this, just PM me, and I'll get back to you. So, by the way, this house was built in 17, so it's only 3 years old. There's some gorgeous homes just all around this neighborhood. There's still new construction going on across the street, just to the right. It's so private. I mean, it's just so quiet. Such a pretty... Wow. All right, guys. So it's looking like we're about time. So I'm going to come back again and we're going to start right about now. Hi guys, it's Carrie Woods from Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Texas Realty. I'm with the Perry Henderson team, and this is the start of our virtual open house for 600 Acacia Bend up in Cedar Park. And we're going to start on the outside so you can get a good feel for what it looks like, and we'll go wander through. Any questions, type them. I'll answer them as we go. Any interest in leasing this home, let me know. And it's a lease, but you never know. If an owner gets a good enough offer, they might take it. So don't put me out just because it's a lease. You know, we can always make an offer. Anyway, so let's get going at this point and have fun. Okay, so again, we're live at 600 Acacia Bend. This is the home for lease. It is a 4-bedroom, 3.5, nearly 4 bath. There's a few little extra bonuses in there. There's double car garage. I apologize, I'm not going to be real steady. I've got, like I said, a little hitch in my giddy up. Beautiful hardwood doors. Little step up here. Very nice. Okay, so here's our first step into this home. Really, really pretty. And we're going to start off with a formal dining room. You could use that either as a formal dining room or a formal, oops, my apologies, I hit the wrong button. It's me again. Or a formal den. I apologize. It could be a great office or formal dining, if you, either one, whichever you prefer. As we walk around, you come in. They put a great niche here. that would be terrific for either a bench or a bench and some hooks to do coats. You could do a bench, a small chair because the door has enough clearance, or even an umbrella stand with a coat rack over here, and you could do a sideboard and a great piece of art. Let's decorate as we go. If you have questions, please ask about that. Right here, they've just got a little bonus under the stairs. Looks like where they're keeping all the media. Additionally, though, there's a really terrific little space down here. If you did some stacking lattice, you could do some nice little wine storage. It's good and cool in here. That's what I did in my house in San Francisco. So great coat closet. So you can really have some fun with this. Again, all solid wood doors. Okay, high ceilings, which feels great. Granite. I've got kind of a section set up, but tell me that wouldn't make a great little coffee nook. Put the Nespresso there, put a couple great flavors. You could have some fun there. So it does come with side-by-side Whirlpool appliances. You've got built-in oven, microwave, granite with double sinks, and there is a ledge over. Hello, Miss Dee Dee. Nice to see you. There's a nice ledge that you could do some seating. So when you're entertaining, you could have some bar stools and guests really being involved in that. What I love, as you know, is gas. And you've got a 4-burner gas stove right there, which is terrific. Hood vented to the outside. Plenty of cabinet space all the way around. They've done a great job at making sure this was open. Like I said, this was built in 2017, so it is virtually new for all intents and purposes. Right here, nice washer or dishwasher. I agree, Jenna. It's really well done. It's nice. It's really nice. We're going to walk the house and then go out to the backyard. This backyard is going to blow your mind. So I see a great little round in here. Could even raise that a hair if you wanted to do a counter height or a bar height table. Look great. Outside, I think I have the same granite at my house, actually. Side note. All right. Over in the living room, I could see doing an entertainment center on this wall, doing some high window treatments, dropping the panels on each side. So I'd probably do 4 panels, just because what it'll do is it'll create the effect of having a large, giant window that looks out into this palatial backyard. Just wait till we get there. You can do a wonderful sectional with the back towards that pass-through, do a sofa table behind it, a couple lamps would do really wonderful. You could also do next to this kitchen, because of all the space, you still have room for a hutch. You could do a baker's rack, you could do a wine hutch, you could do any number of things in that space where your table will go as well. So you've got plenty of room. On this wall, because of the separation going in the back, I love those tall arches. What I'd probably do is put a couple chairs here if you didn't do your sectional, do your entertainment wall, and then right behind it, take and do a library. Take that all the way to the ceiling and just fill that with books. How cool would that be? I'd probably just put a little bench in front of it so you're not impeding the walkway. So then you can have someone sitting back here, throw little pillows over it, and just chilling, and gets to enjoy the family, gets to enjoy the kitchen, gets to just really live in the space and enjoy it. So from there, we have our first bedroom. This would be a great in-law bedroom because it's not upstairs. And then they did do carpeting, real neutral carpeting, will go with about anything. See, this one doesn't have a ceiling fan in it. Most do. It's a smaller closet. It's because it's got the giant tall ceilings. If you had put a unit in it, an organization unit in it, you could get so much in this closet. It's just huge. So I like it. They did a really good job on the construction. If you look, the lines are just straight as an arrow, which you don't always see that. So whoever built it did a great job. Okay, just outside here, we have the first full bath. Really good size for getting in and out. Clean lines, clean colors. It would be really easy to put a frame around that mirror and just take it to the next level, just bump it up. Just get a blank frame just about anywhere. Again, the high ceilings. So if you wanted to take advantage of just taking that's just a spring rod down and taking it all the way to the ceiling and getting some extra long treatments, you could give this a really cool look and just really make this bathroom pop. And without doing any paint. Now you can always paint, but you have to paint it back. So in a rental, just keep that in mind. How much work do you want to do at the end? So over here, there's another little niche that you could use as a mudroom coming in. So again, bench with a high back on it that's got some hanger space. Leave maybe some openness underneath with some baskets to put shoes in. And you can see it delineates for just exactly that, just creating its own mudroom. And then it's got a laundry room. It comes with complete Whirlpool, high energy, efficient pieces. So that was nice of the owners to leave that so you don't have to bring your washer and dryer. Kind of love that. And then we go out into the double car garage. Double car garage is quite large. And there's plenty of room to do some shelving on the walls if you wanted to do like equipment storage, whether it's skis, toys, things like that. But then also as a bonus, there's some space on the other side, on the left, and it's plumbed. So again, as a renter, you wouldn't want to necessarily do much with that. But if you were buying it, you could have some fun with that. You could almost even pull the washer and dryer out here and utilize that space differently. So you've got some options if you were looking to buy this piece. But as a renter, that's some great storage right there. You've got a little more storage either side. You put a cabinet or just, I would probably, again, do baker's racks and just do some storage bins and just take it all the way to the ceiling, take advantage of that height and use that for storage as well. In here, you've got a commercial grade water heater. Again, this home was just built in 17. So that'll pass inspection, no problem. If you were looking to buy it as a rental, you don't need to worry about that. All right, let's go back in the house and let's go upstairs. Again, I'm gonna have a little hitch in my giddy up just due to recent surgery. So we're gonna take these a little slow. I apologize. We do have one light out upstairs. So it's a little bit dark in one area. I apologize. Okay. Stairs aren't my friend at 2.5 weeks out of surgery, but they're getting there. I'm going to stop right here. There's a little niche. Again, if you wanted to do some shelving units, it would make a great place to put games and books and toys and just have fun because this house is so big. So you really could play on that space as an entertainment area. Or again, going back to books, if you've got a reader in the family, anything like that. Okay, let's keep going. All right, over here, this could act as a second master, or this acts as the master. So I'm going to save that for a minute. This area, this is where I've got that light out. I apologize. But I see this as a playroom. I see it as maybe a little one-off media room for the kids and just letting them have fun with it. I could see some bean bags, a TV, again, arts and craft area. You could put something down on the floor so it would be hard and you could just play on it. You could have any number of things going on in this space. You can make it a little office. Tons of uses for that. But I do want to note, as I'm walking by, they've put in a couple floor plugs, which is really nice because you're floating in the middle of, downstairs. So that's something that we need. Good for office too. Exactly, Miss Dee Dee. Thank you. Here's one of the first little bedrooms. I'm sorry, this is the second bedroom. We have those closets that have those good tall ceilings in them in pretty much the remainder of the rooms. So again, if you did some storage in here, you've got plenty of room. And I'm just talking the Home Depot or Lowe's. You don't have to go to California Closets and spend a fortune to make that happen. But in here, I could easily see a double very comfortably with two nightstands on either side. You still have room for either a high boy or a regular dresser. And I'm just going to poke my head through here real quick. I think this has the best view of the green belt of the entire house. Isn't that pretty? And I mean, it just goes for miles and miles. So I just wanted to show you that for a second. Again, nice high ceilings, once again, which you don't always see on the second floor. So that's a plus. Here's your third bedroom. This I could see if you had family, it would be fun to do a twin over queen, maybe bunk beds, and then they could have a little desk over here. So we're making use of all this space. You throw down an area rug and give it some color. And then over on this side, you've still got room for a dresser and a high boy, or one or the other. If you've got the two kids, you have one of each. And still doing a nightstand on this side next to the window. You've got room again for a high boy, any number of things. So this would also make a great office. And here's a closet. And it's actually the second largest in the house besides the master. So you've got plenty of room to overflow also if you happen to not have enough room in the master. Okay. All right. And we've got the bathroom for both of these right here. It is another full bath. So perfectly equipped. Again, tall ceilings. Builder's grade on this. So again, just putting a frame around there would give it some oomph and pizzazz. Putting a big fluffy rug down could make it fun. We've got tile pretty much throughout. I love how well they did the carpet because it's so quiet coming up the stairs, even with a gimp like me. So let's go see the master, because I think the master is something that's pretty cool because of something in here. So the master, I definitely would see probably coming off this wall. If you've got a headboard, would want to do window treatments on either side of it. You can do a king in here easy, and then do a lamp on either side. And actually the plug, which I think is pretty cool, they did actually has the built-in USB ports. So kind of cool that they went above and beyond and thought of those little tiny details, which is nice. Hi, Miss Katie. Great to see you. Thank you for joining me. But you're seeing that king here, and then you could do an entertainment center, whatever you want. You've still got plenty of room for a dresser. You've got full double his and her sinks, soaking tub, and then stand-up shower, large stand-up shower, which is nice. Separate water closet, which who doesn't always like that, especially with a husband like mine. And then here's the master closet. I would like to say this is the hers, and then the his. In my house, it would be a little reversed. It would be the his and then the hers, but here nor there. So that's the master at 600 Acadia Bend Drive. I'm sorry, Acadia Bend. I don't know why I said drive. Up in Cedar Park. Just off the Greenbelt. It's gorgeous. This is what I was talking about, though. The little bonus space in the master. Now, you could do any number of things with this. You could actually put the bed in there and come off and have it just a sweet little nook and leave this whole area to do whatever you wanted with. Or you could make this your gym. How great would that be? Throw a TV on either wall, throw down some of the gym mats and a couple pieces of equipment. You've got a gym and an escape from the kids if you've got kids running around, which I understand everybody's trying to do right now. But that's super cool. It's just a nice little bonus nook. So anyway, again, we're live at 600 Acadia Bend in Cedar Park. We're going to do some stairs, and down is definitely not my friend. So I apologize. We're going to take these a little slow, but we're going to go in the backyard, so it's worth waiting. Okay. Sorry, not talking a whole lot. We got to concentrate on this one a little bit. These are the things. This is the thing that all of my my service providers that are taking care of me right now don't particularly like me on. It's downward stairs. So, we made it. Okay, hardwoods throughout all of the base. Really well done. Again, built in 17, so they're new hardwoods. You've got tile, and then you have carpet and everything that's important to keep it quiet. Let's go play in the backyard. You guys are gonna die. Oh my God, I did anyway. So here we go. Okay, look at this ginormous backyard. Full trees, just a playground for pets, kids, laying in the sun. Heck, I know it's a rental, so you can't put in a pool. Put in an above ground pool. Just put a little slab down that you can fix with when you get ready to move so you kill the grass. But look, it keeps going. Look at this. It's just huge. Absolutely huge. So it just keeps going and going and going. In my head, I can just visualize what would happen if I lived here. If I had bought this house, oh my gosh, I would be doing so much with this backyard. There'd be a pool and gazebos and all kinds of stuff. But it even still goes back around yet again. So, huge lot. Absolutely huge lot. Ginormous covered deck. 3 ceiling fans, so you're going to be able to use it during the summer. It would be really easy to put in mosquito netting as you went around. Hi, Miss Carrie. It's great to see you. There are my mind just went completely blank. I apologize. There's some water. There's also some gas and other water out here. So if you wanted to, again, if you're renting, I wouldn't do anything that was real permanent. But if you were to buy this, you could build an outdoor kitchen in no time. So easy. It's already taken care of. Look at this. I love it. Okay. So there you have it. Miss Carrie, you came a little late to the game. I was saying earlier that I'm just on a little bit of a restriction. So I was going to do a tour, and if anyone wanted to see any one particular site again, please let me know. Let's go look at some details of it, though, so I can get you up to speed on that. We'll look at this really pretty kitchen. You know what? None of us looked in the pantry. Let's see what that pantry looks like. Okay. Oh, nice. Nice big pantry. Cool. I could use that in my kitchen. Awesome. Okay. So again, Whirlpool appliances. Such a cool house. It's so much better in person than it was when I looked at the photos of it. The photos don't do it justice. So when you're seeing it on the MLS, oh, there's my husband. Hi, honey. Everybody say hi to the husband. He's over in New Mexico right now. So we haven't seen each other in about a month, but so this is his way of doing it. Okay, so let's look at this house. Hi, Terry. Nice to see you. So just so you know, I'll revamp real quick. I'm at 600 Acacia Bend up in Cedar Park. I did a quick tour. If you want me to take another tour around, I'm happy to do so. Or if there's any one particular area you want to see in particular, I'll be happy to do that as well. Let me give you some stats real quick, though. I'm going to let you look at the kitchen for a second while I do that. All right, we're looking at a 2-story, 2 living areas. They're considering that little space upstairs we talked about as a second living space. It has 2 breakfast areas. Like I said, the dining that could be either dining or it could also be a den. Really easy to put stuff in there to create a quieted off space. You know what? You could even use it as a playroom. If you've got a small family and you want to keep them close while you're downstairs, I could tell you ways like just be easy to run accordion doors or stack back doors, even as much as a window treatment down there to make it private and still get the kids hidden. So hi Tyrone, it's great to see you. It's been a while. So back to, I'm sorry, it is excuse me, it has 3 full baths. They're calling it a 4-bedroom, which I would too. You can have pets. They're looking for small pets though, so we want them under 20 pounds. There's a pet fee. It's running for $2,600 a month. They're looking for at least a year lease, if not 2 years. And it's just under 2,900 square feet. It's at 2,864. So it's a nice, it's a big house. Obviously, you saw the gas. You can do gas in the natural gas for air and heat as well. There's some application fees, some goodies like that. If you're looking at, okay, you're looking at the stove because I'm reading off the computer. I apologize, y'all. Sorry, there are some fees and applications. If you're interested, let me know. I can send that link over to you about how to apply online and how to get going from there. Again, it's just so beautiful. So Tyson, Ron, Terry, Carrie, do you want me to go back through? Anyone interested in me walking back out and showing you again? Anything in particular anyone wants to see? All right, everyone's quiet. I'm going to open the front door again just so I can show the newcomers what everything looked like. Huge, solid wood door. And that's sweet. The really pretty limestone. Okay. Oh, you want to see the backyard? All right, well, I'll go back out there. I just want you to look at that green belt. It goes for, well, I went 3 minutes that way and I came in another 8 minutes that way, and it just keeps going and going and going, and it's just park space after park space after park space after fields. It has just gorgeous water features, as I was mentioning earlier. It's just a forest unto your own. Bike and bike and hike trails. So kind of a cool house. Okay, backyard. We're back to the backyard. The backyard's freaking the best part of this house, I swear. Super cool. I apologize. I'm still a little, like I said, there's still a little hitch in my giddy up from on the knees. So I'm trying to do a little better job at staying still for you, though. Okay. So, I don't know who's laughing at me, but someone's laughing at me. It's probably my husband. Okay. Here's the backyard I was bragging about. Okay, step down. Look at those old trees. This was only built in 17, so to have trees that are that mature and they reserved them, especially when there's still construction going on in the area. There's only a few homes in this neighborhood that are for sale, and very few of them. This is the second newest one. I mean, they just don't go up for sale around here very much. Look at this backyard, just rolling. I mean, I could see dogs, kids. My cat, Jasmine, would be having a heyday. She'd be like, Mom, look at all the places I can roam. And wouldn't have to be on her leash. She'd be so happy because look at the nice high fences. They're not exactly privacy fences, but they're pretty darn close. Amazing. So it goes clear back over here. You can do a hot tub out here. Easily do a hot tub. Do a trampoline. I mean, you could have so much fun. Just make sure your homeowner's insurance covers that in a rental. All right. Tons of room. Oh my gosh, Tyson, yeah. I know, room for a pool. So it's for lease right now, Terry, but I was saying, if you bought it, yeah, you could put in a pool. Easy, 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 easy. And you never know, when there's an investor that owns a home, give them a good enough offer, bound to, consider it. So, yeah, you could do a pool, you could do a gazebo, you could do a second seating area with a fire pit, and just dug-in seating, separate with, I could see little twinkle lights in the trees. I'm seeing furniture all over the place, just chilling. You know what? I bet you could do a cute little hammock right here. As I mentioned earlier, the backyard's pretty cool. Looks good for a pool, right? I agree with you guys. Down here, it's already plumbed. There's gas and water coming out here, so if you bought it, you could do a built-in really easy. But even if you're the renter on it, you would still hook up to that gas really easy as far as having a gas grill. Super cool. Yeah, outdoor kitchen, exactly. You could do that here in a heartbeat. It's so pretty, and it's just, I'm going to quit speaking. All you hear is birds. That's just awesome. So, and great huge deck. I mean, I can see an outdoor kitchen where I'm standing because it's close to the door, easy to get in and out of. Next to it, I see a big dining room table. You could have 6, 8, 12-person dining room table. At the other end, I'm seeing a sofa. You could even do a little like chimney or something out there. I don't know if I would though. You know, I wouldn't want to bring the smoke in. I'd probably do an electric version of something just because you wouldn't want to trap the smoke in here. But like I said, it's done so well. You can put a mosquito net around it really easy. You've got the 3 fans. So in the summer, you'd roll the mosquito net down and just take advantage of the fans. Be really good for that. Room for a hammock too. Yeah, exactly. Hell, you could run the hammock from the 2 posts, right? Ah, super cool idea. This backyard, I think, is what sells this house. I think as a renter or a buyer, you'd absolutely be silly not to be someone that would utilize this every day. I would absolutely use this all the time. Oh, good. Me too, Miss Jenna. Jenna was saying she loves it. So if we go back inside again, all right, there we go. They did the gray subway tile, traditional stack on it. Again, back to the granite counters. Tons of colors that you can pull out in there. If you wanted to pull some colors out to do some stuff. Really easy to take care of. Like I mentioned earlier, you guys missed it, but there is a breakfast bar. So if you want to throw 4 stools, saddle stools, I would probably do right there. That, you know, either the kids can do homework. If you have friends over, you can be in the kitchen, kind of eating, drinking, entertaining, having a good time there. Hi, Con. We're the kitchen. We're at 600 Acadia Bend in Cedar Park. So it is a big, great room. So welcome to the open house. You come in the front door, huge front door. There's room to put any number of things there. You could do a little seating area. There's so much things you could do. Here, there's a formal dining or den, anything like that. Con, what I mentioned earlier when we first got here is that I did an initial walkthrough starting outside and worked my way in through the house. And then I'm kind of taking a break at that point, and we're just going to check it out. If you want to see anything in particular, please let me know and we'll go walk around. We're just going to wander the house for a little while. This is your first of 4 bedrooms. A little smaller closet, as I mentioned earlier, but with some good organization, just from, like I said, well, I think Ikea has it, but Lowe's, Home Depot, any number. You could do a ton of things with that closet. And that most of the rooms have those closets, so it's really easy to do. We've got that first bathroom, and there's a full bath right here. And then room to create a mud room of sorts, as I mentioned earlier. It does come with washer and dryer, and that's high efficiency washer and dryer. All the Whirlpool products are in here. As I mentioned earlier, there's the double car garage. And then storage. You've got room on either side, obviously, for wall storage, but then there's a secondary area over here, and it's actually plumbed as well. And a commercial grade water heater. Con, do you want me to run upstairs for you and take a look around up there? Con. Attic storage. There's a pull-down attic. Let's head upstairs again. Again, I just had knee surgery, so I've got a little hitch in my giddy up. It takes me a second to get up the stairs, so I apologize. We're just going to move slowly going up here. Just take a minute. Okay. All right. As I did earlier, I stopped right here. Notice there's a niche. Like I said, it could be a library, it could be storage, games, it could be a ton of fun. You can do any number of things with that. For those of you that didn't know, I was an interior designer. That's what I went to school for, and that's what I did before I became a realtor. So there's that bonus room. So honey, you were just asking about attic storage. Yes. So pull downstairs right there. I have not pulled them down for fear that I can't get them back up. So I'm not going to be that courageous, but I'm sure they're just fine. It's too new of a house. It's a 17. As I mentioned earlier, something that they did that was pretty cool was they did floor plugs, which is awesome when you're floating out in the middle of the house. So they did floor jacks here and a second set over here. Here's that second bedroom. Same kind of closet that we saw downstairs. And then your third. This would be great to make a double bedroom, like I said. Maybe do bunk bed, a twin over queen. You could make a ton of space in here. Huge closet. That's why I was thinking this would be good for that. If we had, two people sharing it, be a good space to really take advantage of it. Okay. Here's that second full bath. Can have some fun with it. Isn't it? Yeah, Terry, I agree. Really pretty. So again, this is of rental. It is for lease. They're looking for a 1 to 2 year lease. And they will allow pets. They prefer them under 20 pounds. But you never know with an investor. If you love it, make an offer. There's really not very many homes in this area. I think there was 9 total within 3 miles. So not very many. And this is the second newest one that's available. They're still building around here. So you're not going to be able to get your hands on the ones that are more mature with the nice foliage that are set up. So here's that master. So plenty big enough for a king. You get tons of space. The double his and hers vanities. Soaking tub with the stand-up shower. Water closet, which is nice, especially if you have a husband like mine. giant closet. It's big. It's a hers and his. Kidding, honey. You know you would take it all. Okay. And then one of my favorite parts next to the backyard, I think the backyard is really what sells this house, is that in here, there's a bonus room off of the master. So I was saying it'd be a great gym, but even better, it could be an office. It could just be your happy place. You make it your she shed or your man cave. Just put something that closes it off and you just get to go escape the world. It's your little happy place. So I thought that was pretty cool to do off of a master. All right. Aw, thank you, honey. My husband said, there's my beautiful wife. That's sweet. All right, so all right, so we're gonna head back downstairs again. Is there anything anyone wants to see up here before I head down? Anyone? Okay, we're gonna head back downstairs. This is the one thing that none of my healthcare professionals like right now. They don't like me going downstairs, so we're just gonna do this one real slow. I apologize, it's a little boring, but I kind of have to listen to the guys that know what's going on with the knees. And if you know me, I'm not usually one that is much of a complainer about stuff like that. I'm just trying to explain why I'm boring you going so slow. All right, as I mentioned, full hardwoods throughout. These aren't laminates. These are actually real hardwoods, which is awesome. If you screw it up as the renter, real easy to get someone in here to polish them and fix them real quick before you turn it over. If you buy it, easy to keep sanding them and refinishing them for years to come. So again, we can take a look at it. I mean, it's just like a park outside. So pretty. Okay. There we go. They've done a really nice job of it. Love the open floor plan. Okay, guys. So in the interest of not angering my physical therapist, let's go kind of chill for a second. What questions does anyone have? Anything? It's a pretty railing, just all the way around. Anyone have any good questions? I'm going to stare at the kitchen for just a second. Anyone? Anyone? Okay. For those other realtors that are with me, do you have anyone looking for leases up in Cedar Park area? So I can tell you I'm in Round Rock off of about 35 and 45, and it took me from my house, it took me 13 minutes to get here. And from my house to work, which is down in central Austin, takes about another 13 minutes. So you're not far from downtown, even though it sounds like you are with Cedar Park. Really not that hard to get around at all. Oh. Okay. So like I was saying earlier, you could raise that up just a hair and either do a round or a square as far as a dining table. You could do bar height if you raise that chandelier up just a hair. You've got plenty of space next to it to still do a hutch or a baker's rack, something like that. Over here, I could see, a sectional, a couple chairs, or I could even see 2 sofas, doing one on either side, and then doing your entertainment center up here with a chair on either side. And then over on this side, you could do a bench. That would be another great way to organize the space so that it's more of a conversation area, but really take advantage of the great room. I mean, you've just got so much space to be able to talk and entertain. And then this little spot over here next to the arch, they did such a good job there, don't you think? You could easily do a library. You could do some library stairs, take it all the way to the ceiling. The ceilings are huge. Really, I mean, you could take advantage of the space for so much entertaining. Upstairs in that area that could be used as a bonus room, I could absolutely see a bunch of beanbags up there, some video game consoles, TVs, and just everybody sitting there. You could do that in that little niche up top of the stairs. Absolutely, you could do a little popcorn maker on top of, a table in there, and do a little small portable fridge underneath with some sodas in it or whatnot. It'd be fun. You could really kind of take advantage of having a great time in that space. All right. Questions, comments, suggestions? Okay. All right. So again, let's go check out and see what we've got for numbers. This is 600 Acadia Drive. I apologize for the mispronunciation. It's renting for $2,600 a month. It's 2,864 square feet, so pretty good size, built in 2017. As I mentioned, they will take pets. Looking for something on the smaller side, so we're hoping for under 20 pounds. If this is something you or your clients, either one, want, it's renting through, or it's being managed through 88 Doors. So I've got an application that you can do online that I'd be happy to send your way. Just PM me or leave a message here in the comments and I'll get it to you as soon as we're done. So it is unfurnished, as you can tell, but it does come with full washer and dryer and all the appliances. Gas range, which is super nice. I love gas, and I don't have gas, unfortunately. What else can I tell you about it? It's a 4-3 with a couple bonus rooms, if you ask me. You've got that bonus off the master, as well as the bonus at the top of the stairs. So it is vacant, so it is available for move-in immediately. If you get your application, get approved today or tomorrow, be happy to get you moving in tomorrow. There's some application fees and typical admin fees and things like that to get started. First month's rent is also deposit, so it's $2,600 with deposit. If you do have a pet, it's $100, and it's $25 a month for your pet rent. So I know I have a kitten, so I pay attention to that one. I don't know how important it is for all y'all. So I mentioned earlier, before some of the others jumped on with this, that there is a little storage alcove underneath the stairs. And so, like I said, it looks like they had all of they were using it as a media closet, which I think is great. Alarm system, everything's running through here. But it's also big enough that you could put some lattice work and create a little wine cellar. I know that's where I had mine in San Francisco. So that's a great place for creating that and that environment. So, questions, comments? All right. All right. Okay. So it looks like we're winding down. If everyone's finished looking, I may just say good day for now and ask you to either pass this on to your clients and show them our virtual tour. This is my first virtual tour. I do open houses quite frequently, and I do video touring quite frequently, but this is the first time that I've hung out and done an open house this way. Because it is empty, if you do want to come in it, we do have it on a lockbox. For those of you who don't know, I'm going to repeat it again. I'm Carrie Woods with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Texas Realty. I'm on the Perry Henderson team. And we have this available for lease for $2,600. Like I always say, an investor's an investor. If you love it, you can make an offer. I'll take it in there all day long too. If you'd want to buy it, I would, just for this backyard. Pretty amazing. Take one more tour of this backyard. All right. Okay. All right, well, there you go. There you have it. So pass this around. Let me know if anyone's interested. Just IM me, ping me. My number real quick is 512-540-4041. You can text me, call me, just give me a heads up, or just send me the information. You can CC me in on it. Just say, hey, Carrie, you need to meet these folks. They'd be interested in it. I'd be happy. Good thing I'm from Oregon. Why is that? Only Oregonians could y'all for an hour straight. Funny, honey. Very funny. All right, guys. Well, I tell you what, on this note, I'm going to finish. Again, thank you and welcome to 600, excuse me, easy for me to say, Acadia Bend in Cedar Park. And I'm Carrie Woods with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Texas Realty, in the Perry Henderson team. Y'all have a great day. Thank you so much for your support, and we'll talk to you later. Bye now.